Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome to part number 2 of our NXT Takeover Philly pay-per-view. Our next match is going to be Austin Aries taking on Eric Young in an Extreme Rules match. Also, in this video, we'll see Samoa Joe versus Hideo Itami in a tables match. And of course, Shinsuke Nakamura defending his NXT Championship against Bobby Roode. Just completely ignore the fact that it's in a different place, please. Just do that for me. Just ignore the fact that it keeps changing where we are every time. This time, I think it is my fault that it's changed the place, and that's because we have switched to obviously do an exhibition match because I accidentally skipped this match when I was building up the pay-per-view. So hopefully it's still going to be pretty good, though. I think we're going to see a pretty good match here between... of course, Eric Young and Austin Aries, a match which I'm hoping is going to be in WWE or NXT, should I say, sooner rather than later. But there probably won't be, because I'm assuming that Eric Young being a heel, Austin Aries staying a heel, I'm assuming that not much is going to happen with these guys for the foreseeable future. But you never know. You never know, could Austin Aries switch back to a... Maybe no, hey, Austin Aries could switch back to a face to go against Sanity, or... There's lots of things that could happen, I suppose. But it looks like all the TNA guys, at the moment in NXT, we've got Bobby Roode as a heel, we've got Austin Aries as a heel, we've got Eric Young as a heel, Samoa Joe as a heel, AJ Styles as a heel. Vince obviously doesn't like him, he wants them all to be heels, he wants them all to be bad guys, because they've come from the other side. Now, I apologise if you can hear my fan in the background. I know it's winter time now and it's pretty cold, but I've just remembered I've got to get my my stuff ready for work tomorrow, and I've only just got out of the washing machine, so I'm trying to dry it all in front of the fan. It's a little bit, well, it's a little bit of a life hack, but there you go. Does the trick. So Eric Young, I think he developed so well in the last sort of 2 or 3 years. He was always a decent wrestler, but he managed to develop his character so well over the last couple of years. It's really been a massive, massive boost for him. And it wouldn't surprise me if at some point in the WWE, this guy really gets put straight in the main championship picture. I think if he does debut on the main roster with Sanity, it's a great way for WWE to do sort of like a takeover sort of stable as normal. They've done it quite a few times in the past if you look at some stables like the Shield. And I think it could be the same for Sanity as well. And of course, having Nikki Storm or Nikki Glencross or Nicola Glencross, whatever they're going to call her, working as the sort of a crazy female manager, or I don't know how she's going to be working, to tell the truth. It's nice to have a female member, because I think that's what every stable should be. You should have a main event guy, you should have a tag team, you should have a female, and then maybe a mid-carder as well, to make it the full 5. Although 2K does not allow you to add women into the stables. I don't know why, because it makes sense, doesn't it really? If you think of some of the stables over the years, like DX for example, you would have Stephanie McMahon as part of the stable. Maybe even Tori at one point as well was part of the stable. Again, you think of Sanity, you've got a female involved in that as well. There have been females involved in stables, Right to Censor as well in the past. Had Ivory as a member. There's quite a few. Oh, Aries completely failed there. He went for the big dive and completely missed Eric Young. Eric Young now searching underneath the ring. Of course, this is a no DQ match, so anything goes. And Young has managed to find himself a ladder as Austin Aries just runs into the barricade for no apparent reason. Good AI there, 2K. Well done for that. I'm hoping that's going to improve somewhat. Oh, as Austin Aries gets slammed to the ladder right into his ankle, and again by Eric Young. And another one as well. Eric Young really concentrating on that ankle. Is he looking potentially to go for some sort of submission move maybe? Elbow to the forehead of Eric Young as Aries slides back in the ring. Aries rolling Eric Young over and stamping on the inside of the leg. And again now bringing Young back up to his feet. Aries sending Young into the ropes, but he also caught the referee as well. Not that it really matters in this match style because there is no disqualifications anyway. Aries stamping on the arm of Eric Young, now goes over the top. And Aries going an incredibly long way to try and find himself a weapon, but Eric Young catches him. Back elbow by Aries, and once again. So I was talking in the first half of this video about the thing I'd seen online today, where WWE had sort of probably announced a bit more than they should have done. They put something out on the today saying they might be looking to change the prices of the network. There's going to be 4 different variants of the network you can go for. The most expensive one being $14.99, which gives you everything you've got now, but also it gives you access to independent wrestling shows such as Ring of Honor and TNA, it said, which I thought was pretty strange the way they put that on there. So maybe we don't know something that WWE have sort of announced there without... Were they supposed to announce that as well? That's the question. Has someone made a massive error there? Is it just something there to troll us? It could really be either way. We don't really know what's going on with that yet, but it'll be interesting to find that one out. Oh, straight off the ring post there. Eric Young collapses onto the ladder, and Austin Aries looks to continue the assault, bringing Young back up to his feet. Now straight into the ring post once again, and Eric Young is really struggling here in this match. And again, now Aries sending Eric Young into the side of the ring. And it looks like we've got a bit of poor AI here once again. Looks like Aries wants to try and get Eric Young back in the ring, but he can't line himself up straight. So hopefully Eric Young is going to hopefully reverse at some point, because again, it always comes at an angle, and it's just such a poor way the game is written. It happens over and over and over and over again. Come on, Eric Young, reverse. Please reverse one of these, Eric Young. Oh, I tell you what, I'm glad this game's nearly done with now, because there's some of these little glitches like this just have aggravated the life out of me, and I'm hoping these things are going to change and they're not going to be issues in 2K17. Thankfully, Austin Aries changes his mind of what he's going to do, and now he does send Eric Young back into the ring. Oh, thank God for that. I thought we might get stuck and have to restart the match there for a second. Aries back in the ring now. Taunting. Maybe not the best idea. As Eric Young catches him straight away, takes him up. I thought he might be going for a power drive, but we went for a power bomb instead. And now Eric Young going up top. What is he looking for here? There's the big elbow drop. Aries in trouble now. There's the pin. 1, 2. It's only a 2 count. Both guys slowly back up to their feet. Eric Young now sending Austin Aries into the corner. Running knee straight into the gut of Aries. And a boot in there as well. Eric Young, hands on hips. Trying to think of what he needs to do to finish Austin Aries off. There can't be much more left to finish Aries off, though. He's struggling now just to get back up to his feet there. And Eric Young continues the assault with that backdrop. That was a high angle backdrop as well. There's the pin. 1, 2. And oh God, it's close to a 3 once again. I'm hoping this is working, because I've just looked at my recording screen and the video is about 10-15 seconds behind. So I'm hoping my commentary is in time with the video. I hope it is. Eric Young now just strangling the grounded Austin Aries. Bringing him back up to his feet. Now hoist him up. And there is that power driver. This could be game, set, match. Eric Young. Fantastically matching the logo here for Takeover Philly. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And there we go. Eric Young picks up a big victory here against Austin Aries at his first pay-per-view NXT Takeover Philly. And it was a good old match, actually. Both guys showed great signs, but Eric Young really went full throttle here with some big power bombs, as you just saw there. But of course, it was the power drive which finally finished off Austin Aries. DDT in the leg there, just jarring the knee. A move that really reduced the amount of offense that Austin Aries could put out. And there was another big power bomb as well. And this was followed up by the elbow drop. Eric Young must have thought at this point in time, which he may have had this match won. But unfortunately for him, it was not quite enough. It was only there for a 2 count. It was very, very close, though. As that annoying person with a sign again in the way. And at this point in time, we were just saying about how much Austin Aries was struggling to get back up to his feet. Got no idea that... Oh, I love this camera angle. I really do like this camera angle of sort of being sat in the crowd. But that person with a sign... Did 2K not check this game? And here it was. Here was the power driver. And there it was. Oh, ice cream van. Why is it ice cream van? It's bloody October. Who's going to buy an ice cream? I want to get an ice cream, actually. And there was the free count. Sorry, I got distracted by ice cream. And Eric Young picks up a massive victory here for himself at NXT Takeover Philly. It's been a decent night for Sanity. Eric Young picks up a high-profile victory. Nikki Storm, Nicola Glencross, whatever they're going to call her now, picks up the NXT Women's Championship. But unfortunately, Alexander Wolf and Sawyer Fulton couldn't make it a clean sweep for the evening. And here is our second match of the evening, and hopefully it's going to work a bit better now. It was a right kerfuffle recording the last match. The audio was completely out, so I spent about 2 hours trying to sort that out. But here we go, our next match is going to be Hideo Itami versus Samoa Joe in a tables match. And here we go. Now, I'm not quite sure what happened. I'm hoping this is going to work a bit better now, because that's really annoyed me. That's taken me so long to fix that problem. The audio was about 2 or 3 seconds ahead of the video, which is really annoying. Because obviously it meant that I told you who won before the pin actually happened. So it's a little bit annoying, but I think I have fixed it. Hopefully you won't spot any too many issues. It might still be a split second out, but nothing major. And hopefully now this is going to be a much better match. I've had to restart everything and hit re-record, so hopefully this is going to be pretty damn good. Of course, Samoa Joe, the former NXT champion, lost the belt to Shinsuke Nakamura at the previous NXT TakeOver pay-per-view, and now he's going to be taking on Hideo Itami. Hideo looking to try and get himself back in the main event picture at NXT. Of course, he's been out injured for nearly a year, so it's pretty bit difficult for him, but a big win here of the former champion at NXT TakeOver Philly in this tables match would be a massive way to start. Of course, table matches have not been fantastic on this year's game. However, on 2K17, they look like they've been greatly improved, which is very, very good to see. And I'm hoping we're not going to have too many issues. I'm hoping a lot of the AI has been improved on 2K17, because they haven't really added a lot of new match types. I don't think they've added any new match types, really. I think everything's more or less exactly the same as it was, but just as long as they've improved them so they're more usable. Like submission matches we haven't used really because basically the submission system has not worked very well. We've not really used Hell in a Cell matches because AI versus AI, they don't explore the cell at all. We've not really used cage matches because, again, they've been a real struggle to use in this universe mode because people don't stay down long enough for someone to escape the cage. I think we had one. I think we had one in our retro roster right at the beginning of 2K17, 2K16, sorry, which lasted like nearly 40 minutes, and I think Undertaker hit his finisher maneuver on Sting. No, wasn't it Sting Triple H? The Sting versus Hulk Hogan, sorry. Yeah, and I think Sting and Hogan hit each other with their finisher maneuver so many times, and it was just a bit embarrassing how the match just would not end. And I don't mind matches going long, but I just like to get to a point where they naturally end. And that just didn't happen with this one. So that was a little bit of an annoying one, but hopefully a lot of the match will be improved on 2K17. Of course, that's one of the main reasons of doing all the random matches to start things off as well, is just so we can have an opportunity to see just how well the AI works in these matches. And then if they are pretty good matches, then we can use them in our universe mode a bit more effectively. As Samoa Joe straight away looking to go outside, and I thought he might be going for the table, but he's instead grabbed a hold of a chair. Slides back in the ring with the chair. Hideo Itami follows. That might have been a wise fit. No, Hideo does get a hold of the chair and manages to wrestle it away from Samoa Joe, and the chair drops on the ground, and Hideo looks to go for a dragon suplex, but just hasn't got the strength, and Joe bringing Hideo over straight away, and I think he may have landed a little bit on that chair as well. Joe bringing Hideo back up to his feet. Now I'm hoping the audio is correct on this. Please forgive me if it's not. Good Manhattan drop there. Is that Manhattan drop or is that Atomic drop? I know one's one way, one's the other way around, isn't it? Joe now with a reverse suplex, dropping Hideo completely flat on his front, and that's a vicious move. And I'm hoping this is going to be a fun match, actually, this tables match. We've not used tables match in quite some time. I miss the fact of not having a tables. I think table tag elimination is back on the game now. That's going to be on 2K17. There's me saying that match types there weren't any new match types. I think that is one that's come back in because I think I've got the Dudley Boys versus Edge and Christian down to being one of those matches. Let me just Google it quickly on my other computer, just so we can have a quick look. Of course, as I said in the first half of the video, the first part of the video, please drop down into the other video I uploaded earlier today, which was requesting random match ideas for. No, there isn't a tables match. There is no tag team tables match on the game. 2-on-2 is normal, extreme rules, steel cage, elimination tag, elimination tornado tag, and hell in a cell. There's no tag team tables match on the game anymore. Triple threat. See, there's a triple threat table match, but there's not a triple threat. There's not a tag team table match. How does triple threat table match even work? Who would win? Is it the person who puts someone through a table, or is that elimination? I'm a little bit confused. I'm a little bit annoyed how they've taken all these match types away. Singles matches, returning as backstage brawl, and that's it really. And again, they got extreme rules and no holds barred and full count anywhere, which for me is not too different. We've got full count anywhere and backstage brawl. No, full count anywhere is gone. So full count anywhere has basically been replaced by full. So we've got full count anywhere, extreme rules, backstage brawl, and no holds barred. Those four matches are essentially the exact same. That's a bit odd, isn't it? Yeah, no holds barred and extreme rules are the same. Backstage brawl and full count anywhere matches are simply the same as well. Exactly the same rules. The only difference between those four is that in no holds barred and extreme rules, you have to pin in the ring. The rest are pins anywhere. So that's a little bit strange. Well, it makes it look like they've got more matches than what they actually have, doesn't it? Samoa Joe dropping Hideo Itami flat on his face. So yeah, of course, if you do have any suggestions for matches, then random matches, please nip over to the other video and drop them in the comment section. And as I've said this year, I'm not going to be choosing matches. I'm going to put them all in a hat and I'm going to draw them all randomly. It just got a little bit difficult for me last year because a lot of people were requesting matches and I was trying to get as many done as possible, and because I was trying to do them, I ended up missing other ones. And I just think it's a lot fairer for people if I do just pick them at random. And again, it means that if you suggest more matches, then you've got more chance of getting one of yours recorded and getting a shout out in the process, I suppose. Hideo Itami now taking Samoa Joe up, and there's a suplex, and Joe's feet caught that top rope, and that's a very dangerous move and very, very painful for Samoa Joe as well. He could end up with some poor ankles there. It's going to really reduce his strength as well. Samoa Joe, great Saito suplex. Joe now setting that table up. And then disbanding the table. Good AI there by the game once again. Joe taking the belt away from Hideo. And flattening him as well. Joe now putting that table in the corner. We've already seen Sabu. Was it Sabu? One of them anyway. Sabu or Rob Van Dam went for a table earlier on. With a great head scissors from TJ Perkins. I'm not expecting a head scissors from Mr. Samoa Joe here, but you never know. Joe now sending Hideo into the corner. Maybe not the corner that you would be expecting. Oh, there's that big kick to the back of the head. Joe now in a dominant position here. That big kick to the back of the head, which has knocked out Kurt Angle in the past, could be enough to finish this match off. Joe. Is he going to go for here? I thought he might be going for some sort of spear there, but decided against it there. Joe with a big forearm now sending Hideo once again into the corner. Speared him to the back, but the table would not break. I am the table. And now it does break, and Joe spearing Hideo Itami through the table in what was quite a short match, but these table matches generally are, aren't they? That was normal momentum as well. It wasn't quickened, but Big, strong move there by Joe, sending Hideo through the table. Probably more his own weight than Hideo's, but either way, Joe's looking strong. And he'll be looking to get himself an opportunity to get that NXT Championship back away from Shinsuke Nakamura. But of course, that will have to happen on WWE 2K17. Joe signing out with a big win here. And here is our final match of NXT in 2K16. And the final match of the video. It is going to be Shinsuke Nakamura defending the NXT Championship against Bobby Roode. And here we go. The following match is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the NXT Championship. Introducing first. Where is he? He's milking this entrance, aren't you? There he is, glorious Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode getting an opportunity here to show exactly what he can do in the main event picture. Seeing if he can pull off a win. Which would be interesting because he's not been given that opportunity yet in NXT. I think at the moment it looks like he's going to be going... Actually, I don't even want to say that because that's a bit of a spoiler, isn't it? There is a match already set up for Bobby Roode at NXT Takeover Toronto by the looks of it. I won't say who because it is going to be a bit of a spoiler what happens to some of the rest of the tapings. But it's not going to be a main event picture. Well, we know the main event picture already is looks like it's going to be set to be Shinsuke Nakamura defending against Samoa Joe, isn't it? So it's not going to be too much of a surprise. Bobby Roode has got somebody else in place. I should imagine we'll see Sanity at some point. Whether Gargano and Ciampa's going to get another opportunity at the Tag Team Championships, difficult to see. Who's going to go against Asuka for the Women's Championship? I'm hoping Ember Moon, but you never know. And here is the NXT Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. Holding that belt with pride. And one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to with having Shinsuke Nakamura on 2K17 is just going to be having his entrance and having his movements and everything like that, because at the moment it's a little bit difficult because he looks the part, don't get me wrong, he looks spot on how he should do, but he just doesn't act, he doesn't move, he doesn't have that Shinsuke Nakamura aura about him, and I'm hoping with 2K17 he is going to gain all of those sort of things, so he's going to be a pretty good person to have. But will he walk out of our WWE 2K16 Universe mode with the NXT Championship, or will Bobby Roode be the man to finish on a high? That's what it's all for, the NXT Championship. A match that could quite easily actually main event WrestleMania at some point in the next 5 years or so. And I hope to God that both these guys are on WrestleMania in the next few years. And let's go straight for it. Our finale match in NXT for 2K16 leaves us with just one more pay-per-view left, and that, of course, is going to be SmackDown's No Mercy. And SmackDown's No Mercy is going to be very interesting, actually. We've got some interesting matches on there. Not that I'm going to plug it, but let's have a quick look. We've got The Miz versus Kalisto. We've got Carmella versus Naomi for the Women's Championship. Rhino and Heath Slater defending against American Alpha for the Tag Team Championships. Bray Wyatt versus Luke Harper in an Extreme Rules match. Apollo Crews takes on Eric Rowan for the IC Championship. Baron Corbin takes on Kane in potentially a Hell in a Cell. We're not decided yet. And of course the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Ambrose defends against AJ Styles, John Cena, Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler, and the returning Undertaker inside the Elimination Chamber. Now that is going to be uploaded in the next day or so. I want to try and get it all done today, because last year I ended up getting 2K17 a day early, so I want to make sure if that does happen this year that I can get straight on it, because last year I still had a couple of pay-per-views to record and I was sat here with 2K16 in my hand while still recording the finales of 2K15, so I want to make sure if I do get a day early, I'm ready to go. And if I don't get a day early, I can have a night getting ready, a night planning for what we're going to go for. As this match goes Urban now to the outside. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. They've greatly improved the roster by the looks of it, and they've improved the universe mode by all accounts. We don't actually know for sure yet. They've improved my career as well. We don't actually know much about it yet, though. But I just thought that some of the match types they could have expanded on. Like, they used to have elimination table matches, which were pretty good. Used to have, like, triple threat tag team TLC matches. What happened to them? Why are they not in the game anymore? I don't understand why they've taken so many things away from the game over the last few years. The thing is, if they've taken them away because they don't work correctly, that's fine. I understand. You might as well have it work 100% than have it in there and it be a bit of an issue. But at the same time, a lot of the other match types don't work very well either. So it's a little bit confusing why they did take them out. And we're up to 13 single stipulations, 6 tag team stipulations, 7 triple threat stipulations, 4 Fatal 4 stipulations, and 6 6-man stipulations. I don't know, it'd be interesting to see what happens. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Bobby Roode now sending Shinsuke Nakamura face first into the ring post, and once again as well. And Bobby Roode, I don't know if this match on Extreme Rules? I don't honestly know, to tell the truth. Oh, nice duck there by Bobby Roode. I'm assuming it must be because the referee is not counting yet. There's been no suggestion of a count out, so I'm assuming this must be Extreme Rules. As Bobby Roode now bringing Shinsuke Nakamura back up to his feet. Big right hand and another one. And a third. And a big hard fourth as well. But Nakamura spins around with that big knee to the gut of Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode. Quite Scotch there for a second for no apparent reason. Now Nakamura bringing Roode back across. What's he looking for here? Went for some sort of running manoeuvre. Bobby Roode catches him into that gut buster. And a big... I think he went for a kick to the back of the head, but I think it was more of a knee. Either way, it looks incredibly painful. Bobby Roode now choking out the grounded Shinsuke Nakamura, brings him back up to his feet. And straight into the ring apron again. And again, Roode straight into the ring apron. We've been stuck in this little glitch a few times tonight already, haven't we? And I'm hoping it's not going to last for too much longer. Again, straight into the apron. And once again, straight into the apron. Now, I know my schedule's been a little bit crazy the last couple of weeks, and I've explained that's due to some issues I've been, well, not issues about having at work, but I am being audited at work, so it's led to me working a little bit later most nights. So hopefully they all should be cleared pretty soon, and we should get back to a more of a standard schedule. Of course, I am trying to do too much at the same time. We've got our WWE 2K17 is going to be cracking on straight away. We've still got our Fallout 4 playthrough if you are interested in that. Got our Foot Manager playthrough as well, the Gibraltar Challenge. And of course, I have started doing the FIFA Ultimate Team as well, which is taking up quite a bit of time as well. And I do plan on doing the journey on FIFA 17 as well. So if you are interested in any of those things, then please do check out the rest of the channel. I do know that the wrestling videos get the majority of my views, but if I were just to record nothing but 2K16 or 2K17 on the other hand, I think I would get a little bit bored myself. I need a little bit of variation. That's why I do some different things. I know it's not necessarily the popular thing to do, but I don't think I can handle just doing one game for the entire life. So many fantastic games out there. I do plan on finishing a few things off soon. I'm hoping to finish Fallout 4 off soon, so I can... we've got Skyrim coming out next month. I'm doing Skyrim playthrough as well when that comes out. Got Final Fantasy coming out pretty soon as well. I want to try and do a playthrough on that as well. So I need to try and finish a few things off where I can. I do try and get well ahead. I think about a month ahead on Fallout 4 at the moment on recordings, and I'm hopefully going to do some more of that in this coming week while I'm off as well. Just to try and make sure that I've got enough to keep us going for a certain amount of time. But of course, my majority, my aim over the next couple of weeks while I am away from work is to absolutely slaughter 2K17, get tons and tons of videos online, hopefully gain loads of new subscribers as well, because I want my channel to grow, and I do appreciate all you guys that have been following me for some time, and well, anyone really watching this video, I do appreciate it, because it's amazing for me to think where I am right now. I am aiming for 2,500 subscribers by the end of 2K16, so that's only a couple of days. We're up to 2,490 as I'm recording this video, so if you are Kinshasa, so if you are not subscribed yet, then please do hit it. I need 10 more people to reach my target, and it'd be fantastic if I could. There's the pin, and this could be game, set, match. 1, 2, and no, Bobby Roode kicks out of the Kinshasa. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Both guys back up to their feet. Nakamura front chancery on Bobby Roode now. Locks him into an abdominal stretch and lifting that leg as well to make it even more painful. Bobby Roode is in danger here. But look at a couple of elbows to the back of the knee of Nakamura, then a hip toss. That's a good way of breaking free for Bobby Roode, but the damage may have already been done. Bobby Roode reverse suplex. And all of a sudden that Kinshasa seems to have worn off and Bobby Roode seems to be gaining a little bit of fun. And there's a spine buster into a pin, using his entire body weight here to hold Nakamura down. Oh god, I thought that was free. It's only enough for a 2. That was so close. I think that's Roode's signature maneuver, so he might have something else in the locker ready to go. Maybe I think I took the crossface away from him. It might be a Roode bomb. But there's a Russian leg sweep. Maybe the Roode bomb, maybe that spine buster is his finisher maneuver. Who knows? I can't actually remember. Nakamura back up to his feet. Spin kick now sending Bobby Roode off that far rope drop kick. Followed up by another drop kick as well. Into a neck breaker. And Nakamura, momentum building now. Brings Bobby Roode back up to his feet. Sends him into the corner. What has Nakamura got planned here? Oh, I know what he's got planned here. The strong style stomp, that's called, if you're looking for that one too. Doesn't really matter now, does it? Because 2K17 is going to be out in a couple of days' time. Is that going to be enough? A lot of damage withstained. Withstained? Oh, it's not enough. I'm glad it's not enough because that was a poor way to finish it off by me confusing my words up together again. Both guys back up to their feet. Nakamura now. There's a lung blower or a code breaker, whatever you want to call it. And now lining Bobby Roode up. Bobby Roode is back up to his feet. Turns around. Drops to a knee. And no! What a reversal out of nowhere. Bobby Roode obviously playing possum there. Caught Nakamura with a drop toe hold. Now Roode taking Nakamura up on his shoulders. There's the Roode bomb. No way. Bobby Roode with the pin. 1, 2. Oh, no way. Bobby Roode thought he had it won. I thought he had it won. And you blatantly thought he had it won as well. But Nakamura kicked out the Roode bomb. Oh, what a match this has been to finish off NXT on 2K16. Now wrenching back the arm of Bobby Roode. Roode now fighting his way back up to his feet. Though, what has he got left in the locker? He's hit that big Roode bomb. Oh, looking for that pump handle as well. Pump handle dropped the glorious bomb. I think he called it at NXT Takeover Brooklyn. There's the pin. 2. On again. Again. Shinsuke Nakamura kicks out. Bobby Roode slamming his hands on the mat. He cannot believe what is going on here. And now Roode looking for a little bit of help. And he's got himself a baseball bat. Slides back in the ring. Nakamura follows. That might not be the best idea for Nakamura, but he does take the baseball bat away from Bobby Roode. Drops it to the floor. He wants to win this one clean. Bobby Roode now turned around in that corner. And Nakamura looking for this stomp again. See, it wasn't too far after he hit that last time that he went for the Kinshasa. He's going to go for the pin though. Is it enough? 1, 2. And no, it's not enough still. Nakamura can't believe it. He thought he had this one won. Both guys again slowly back up to their feet. Nakamura gets spun around by Bobby Roode. Roode now Saito suplex, folding Nakamura in half. Nakamura slowly back up to his feet. Roode stalking him, catches him with that shoulder block, and a second. Ducking the clothesline and drops Nakamura in that front slam. Brings Nakamura back up to his feet. There's the big double R spine buster again. In for the pin. Stacks his body weight on the top of Nakamura. Oh, and again, it's only a 2. Oh. Nakamura fighting back with that big uppercut. Sending Bobby Roode into the turnbuckle face first. Oh, Nakamura now taking Bobby Roode up top. This could get dangerous for Bobby Roode. Oh, what is he going for here? I thought he was going to go for a super backdrop. No, it's a super reverse suplex by Nakamura. Rolling Roode over. Going to go in for the pin. Surely that high impact move could be enough to finish Bobby Roode off. Oh, and again, it's only enough for a 2. How is Bobby Roode doing this? And how is Nakamura doing this as well? Both guys kicking out of stuff they really shouldn't be. Bobby Roode, stiff right hand. Brings Nakamura into the middle of the ring. There's a short, stiff DDT. And now Bobby Roode just twisting the head of Nakamura. Can Bobby Roode finish Nakamura off? Can he finish off 2K16 in the high? Can he finish 2K16 with the NXT Championship? Rolling forearm there by Nakamura. Drops into a pin. The King of Strong Style may have just used the forearm. No, he didn't. He may have won a forearm. He may have used the forearm to win the match. So I'm completely losing the ability to talk because the excitement's just building so much at the moment. Nakamura now. Snap suplex taking Bobby Roode down. Again into a pin. Again, it's only a 2 count. Right hand by Bobby Roode again into a double R spinebuster. Stacks him up for the pin. 3rd time lucky for Bobby Roode. 2. He's done it. He has done it. 3rd time lucky for Bobby Roode, and he is going to walk out of the WWE 2K16 Universe mode with the NXT Championship. What an absolute incredible match this has been. It really has. Absolutely everything that possibly could have happened in this match did. Everyone utilising finishing manoeuvres, utilising signature manoeuvres, and what an incredible match we were treated to here to finish off our NXT roster on WWE 2K16. And I must admit, going into this one, I fully expected Nakamura to keep a hold of his championship, but you never know on this game. We've seen 2 championships change hands on this finale NXT pay-per-view, Takeover Philly, which I really like the concept of, and yeah, you guys let me know as well, what do you think of this concept of Takeover Philly? I quite like it, the whole ECW themed pay-per-view with some more hardcore style matches, some legends returning in the shape of RVD and Sabu, as well as Tajiri, of course. I really like it, I really do. And Bobby Roode, you see him there. So happy with what's just happened. He is going to walk away with the NXT Championship. And what a way to finish things off. What a fantastic match to finish things off as well. Well, anyway, that is going to be the end of this video and the end of NXT on 2K16. It's been a long time. It's been a fun year, hasn't it, really? But I just can't wait now to take that step up onto 2K17 in a few days' time. You're not going to have to wait long. Of course, it's only 1 or 2 days now until we start pumping out some brand new content. Of course, as always, if you have enjoyed this video and you've enjoyed NXT in general on 2K16 and my channel, please hit that like button to let me know. And of course, as I said earlier on, I'm 10 subscribers short of reaching that 2,500 mark. So if you could hit that subscribe button if you're not already, that'd be fantastic. If you're already subscribed, then tell your friends, share the video. I really want to reach that 2,500 mark. It's 10 subscribers in the space of 2 days. It's a lot more than what I normally get, 1 or 2 a day, so it's going to be a bit tricky. But you never know. You never know. If we could all band together, we can do this. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for our final finale episode, of course, which is going to be No Mercy for the SmackDown roster, which should be uploaded within the next few hours.